morning, everybody. Sorry I'm running a little bit late today. I had a couple of private readings that I needed to do, so we're here now on this lovely Wednesday, almost halfway through the month already. I can't believe where the time is absolutely flying. So what caught me today that I wanted to have a quick read on was, and I'll post a link below in regards to it, was there was a case in the US where a 57-year-old gentleman was basically dying, and the surgeons have done experimental surgery by 7 hours worth of surgery by implanting a genetically modified pig's heart. The gentleman has survived for 3 days so far, and I just want to do a quick reading on this type of technology. I don't necessarily agree with sacrificing another animal so that a human can survive, but I just want to see where this sort of technology will go. It's quite fascinating. So what's happened is that the gentleman was going to die anyhow. He was given this option of this particular transplant, and he's like, well, quite bravely, he said, well, why not? I'm going to die anyhow. Without it, it gives me a chance, and even if I do then pass on, and we all know that when you pass on, you become part of the light collective, the spiritual collective, and then assess your life. But his basic philosophy was, well, if I'm going to pass on anyhow, the choice is, an offer was made to him, and his thinking was that even if he doesn't survive, that medicine can learn a lot from the process that he's gone through. So what I wanted to have a read on today, and I just feel very strong energy around me in regards to this, was I just want to have a read on, as you know, I don't put my questions down beforehand, I just follow where Spirit takes me. I want to have a look at, first of all, this particular situation, and then a look into the transplant technology of the future. So first of all, tell me about this particular transplant, this genetic pig's heart that has been transplanted into this 57-year-old man. Just tell me quickly, signifier, 3 clarifiers. Tell me about this operation. Tell me about this operation. Tell me about this operation, the transplant operation. Signifier, the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so there was a choice to be made, and it was a difficult choice, walking a tightrope. Walking a tightrope, juggling. Clarifiers is the King of Cups. So this is your, and then we have 7 of Cups, choices, and the Page of Swords. So this is about the information that can come out of it. So the King of Cups, you've got, it was a calm and emotionally based decision, given a choice, and it's a new intellectual, truth-seeking, curiosity, skill, journey that is being undertaken in regards to this. 8 of Pentacles at the base of the pack, that they're working hard and working together on this particular person. Will they previous heart transplant from animal to human, or non-human to human, was a baboon. I believe back in the 1980s, a baboon heart transplanted into an infant who then survived 21 days. Please tell me, will this pig heart transplant be successful? Please tell me, will this pig heart transplant be successful? Pigs are actually very genetically close to humans, I believe, not being a scientific person myself, but they also can be fairly neutral when placed into the human body. Will this transplant be successful? I mean, it has been so far. He's survived 3 going on 4 days, but will this transplant be successful? Cards are struggling with this one for a little bit. Will this transplant be successful? Will this transplant be successful? Oh, and flung out at me. This is sort of a no card. No long term is what I'm getting. 10 of Pentacles, end of a cycle. Page of Swords, again, lots of information coming forward from this. 5 of Pentacles, again, a no card. So what I'm getting is long-term no. Base of the pack, 2 of Swords. It was a crossroads. There's a crossroads that they reached and a decision that had to be made by a circle of medical experts and the patient. So we've got the patient, the medical experts and the research, but again, a no. So it won't be long-term successful, but the knowledge that will come out of it will be, invaluable. So it's quite interesting. I just broke the pack and got the Tower card. So it is a significant step in research. Is this path? I'm getting a very strong no. The question I was going to ask is this path the path that will be taken for future transplants? And I'm getting a very strong no. So what I am going to ask is growing your own organs the future of transplant? So is growing your own, I'm going to do an extended Celtic cross on this. Getting a very strong no that this is not the way, this is not the future. I mean, it's fascinating, it's interesting on an intellectual level, but I'm just feeling that the universe is very uncomfortable with this line of thought. And it is telling me that it's more about, I say 3D printing, growing your own organs from stem cell or your own cells that can be converted. So tell me please, I'll do an extended Celtic cross. Tell me please, is growing your own organs the way of the future rather than this animal to human, non-human to human transplant? Is growing your own organs, and the cards are a lot more comfortable with this. Is growing your own organs the future? authentic reform. So yes, I mean the death card very, very rarely means actual death. To me, what's sprung out was it can mean sort of major change, loss, birth and death and rebirth, etc. But I'm getting a strong pull to authentic reform in this, challenged by the Queen of Wands. So this is an inspiring, self-aware, confident, compassionate leader. So I think this is the bringing. It's about messages and passion, careers, communication, plans. This is the question is the 3D printing and the stem cell technology where you take your own cells and grow your own organs the future? And this is telling me yes, base of the pack. There's a lot of hard work in the past, however the breakthroughs have already been made. This is the new start. The Emperor, so this is your unwavering, powerful figure, but this is a very strong yes card. The World, gosh, we're getting a lot of the major arcana here. The World, so this is new opportunities, new starts, culmination of a cycle, achievement, but this is looks like almost like receiving an Olympic medal or something, but to me, again, yes, this is the way of the future. This is where the breakthroughs will come. Working together to build a solid foundation. Yes, there will be some argy-bargy in regards to this, some infighting, as science rarely agrees on what path to take, but the hopes and fears are working together. Working together, you've got the 2 pillars of wisdom here. Can be difficult decisions to be made, moving forward with a plan and a passion, reaping what you sow, introspection, reassessing, and the Moon. So this is an interesting card in this deck. It's not quite so much submerged in the murky underneath, etc. This is more, you've got your pillars of wisdom again here, the light of the moon shining a path, and then you've got the sunrise in the background here. It's actually quite a beautiful card. What are we seeing in regards to that card? You've got the clock of time here. The crab has come to the surface, pulling on the clock of time. You've got the wolf and the domestic dog, guarding the path. Might pull one more on that. Breaking down of old structures and rebuilding. So this is about the ability to rebuild. So what I'm getting here is that there will come forward a new way of thinking that will build a solid foundation. Those traditionalists will find it difficult and there will be back and forth, but here we've got is a culmination and a new start. The world, a very strong new start, new beginning, and then what I'm getting, so there'll be heartbreak and loss along the way, but this is your new journey, thinking, dreaming big and working hard with new skills. It will be difficult. There will be moments where they'll be out in the cold, but again you've got your intellect and your Ten of Pentacles as well. So this is the new way of thinking coming through. So what I'm quite strongly getting here in my roundabout way is that there will be new technology that will come through that will be controversial. Now the question was about building your own replacement organs. It'll be hard work. There will just be somebody that will come through, or a group of researchers that will come through where they, hey, how about we try this? The conventional think tank of, for example, the pig heart transplant will go, oh, no, we couldn't possibly do that, but that is the way the future will go. And I think that's quite interesting, because that's a way a lot of the technology is coming out at the moment. We've got the conservatives that are saying, well, this is how it's always been done, so therefore it's how it must be done. But that is changing as new ideas are brought to fruition. Oh, that was quite an interesting read. So sorry if I sound a little bit disjointed on that. The universe was very uncomfortable with this transplant. Again, I'll put the details down below. But it was telling me to just keep your eye out. There's something new that's going to come through, that's going to be the new path. It will face some resistance, but it is the way of the future. Okay, thank you for joining me today. Love and light to you all. Stay safe, and we'll catch up next time. If there's any questions you want answered, please put them in the comments below. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.